Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm here to bring you a BTC update as well as gold and as well as some altcoins. Going to be starting off with BTC here on the 1 hour and moving across to the midterm time frame, the 4 hour, and then we're going to be touching on the daily to have a look at some really key crucial points there. We're also going to be going through Bitcoin dominance, a bit of fear and greed index, and then also a nice little update on gold as well. I see we've got 2 likes already coming through. Amazing stuff to appreciate. If you can smash the like button. Shout outs coming through straight away. We've got Here Optimist, we've got Donna, Leader Crypto, LR, and Hazmat. Good morning. And if you are watching, make sure you say hello in the chat so I can say hello back to you. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. I see a Nika coming through as well. Nice to see you on the stream as well. Starting off with BTC on the shorter term time frame. What the hell happened, guys? What the hell happened? It happened very fast here. In literally, let's go down some time frames here, because this was absolutely brutal price action coming through for Bitcoin after seeing such a tumble, right? After seeing such a tumble down to 18,600, you can see the whales are here. The whales are playing games here, guys. They're really manipulating the hell out of these markets coming through. And as you can see, we actually bounced from 18,600 all the way back up to 21,000. Pure manipulation. In terms of percentages, guys, we're looking for, well, we saw around a 12.93% gain there in the space of literally like a few hours or so. Insane stuff coming through. Not great. Okay, not great, but it just shows that the whales are still there waiting to trap people, right? A couple of things I want to talk about here on the shorter term time frame. First things first, it is going to be this downward sloping resistance line. As you can see, we've got resistance coming through from here, resistance here again, resistance again, and what do you know? As we have crashed down from seeing that high of 21k again, that massive sell-off that we did see, we have actually bang on that resistance point again, right? And that gives me the inclination that we're likely to see us actually come down from here and challenge this higher low here. Just looking at charting there, around 19,325. That's sort of the area that I would be looking for if this resistance is going to play out, right? We're probably going to be looking for some sort of candle body close around... If we get candle body close above this trend line here, guys, the one that I was just talking about there, then we're likely to see a bit of a move up to the upside again. And then maybe on the longer term time frame, what we did see yesterday as a low at that 18,600 is going to be more of a congruent higher low there. So yeah, very interesting stuff. It's a bit crazy at the moment, guys, so I just like to say be careful. I haven't placed any trades today, but we are going to be going through a lot of altcoins and stuff like that, so I'm going to be looking with you guys to find some sort of positions to basically be looking out for there, right? I see Simon in the chat there as well saying good morning, CC gang. Nice to see you on the stream there, Simon. And LR saying I was watching the pump live and it was filthy, absolutely filthy. I think I was asleep when this was happening, right? But yeah, crazy price action there. But yeah, let's move on from this and let's just see moving averages, guys. Let's cover some moving averages because we are seeing us getting to that coiled up scenario yet again. That 10 SMA has bounced really quite aggressively, and we are testing that in terms of resistance as well. So if we do get above this on the hourly, as I was just saying, they do get that candle body close around 19,900, 19,800, that sort of area there, then we could be looking at another bounce, right? The levels of resistance I really would be looking for from there, it is going to be around this area, and that's going to be around 20,428 there. We've got the 200 EMA coming down to say hello as well. That is going to be acting as resistance, as we have seen here before, that little purple bad boy coming through there, guys. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. If we are looking for a move up here, if we do like the idea for a move up, if we do get the nice candle body close, I probably wouldn't be going too crazy in terms of a measure move here. I probably would be doing something quite small. I mean, personally, for me, I'm probably going to be staying away from this just because you can see the manipulation that we are in right now, and this is probably going to be trapping quite a few people out. But yeah, this is going to be the move up. If we are going to see a move up here, if we are going to see that nice solid candle body close, around 2.72% to the upside there. So yeah, interesting stuff. We see volume. Well, we saw volume trending down for a considerable amount of time here on the longer term timeframes, and that's why we have seen quite a significant breakout scenario coming through there. Let's have a look at the RSI on the 1 hour and see what we got. See what we've got coming through from here. We do see a nice trend line to the upside coming through from here. So if we do see a dump here, if we see this resistance play out, I probably would expect a bounce along this trend line coming through from here, right? And it's probably going to line up pretty well here with the RSI, just drawing all over the chart there, with the RSI coming through from here, guys. So yeah, a bounce is expected around this area if this is going to happen, because we've got the trend line lining up and also a very crucial point on the RSI lining up there as well. In terms of divergences right now, nothing really going on. Nothing really going on that we can use as information here on the RSI, and we are pretty much central C, right? We're with the central point here for any either move to the upside or to the downside, right? But yeah, definite bounce point to be looking out for is going to be around 38.03. In terms of the MACD, the macadamia nut, guys, let's have a little look here. In terms of the trend, we obviously saw this very steep start of an uptrend here, as we did see that bullish crossover coming through, and that has obviously signified that humongous pump to the upside. Now we are seeing this downtrend actually this uptrend actually fizzle out quite rapidly until the most recent candle. This is the most recent candle. This is the area I really would be looking for here to see whether we are going to have continuation here, and this is where we need to be looking to see if we're going to break this high. As you can see, we're currently there at this point in time, but the candle isn't closed there. So yeah, definite point to be looking out for there on the MACD. If we are going to get to that point, I would expect a bit more upwards momentum, and that would confirm another breakout scenario coming through here, and then we could be looking for that 2.72% to the upside there. So yeah, it's pretty much the long-term time frame. I do want to jump down and just see what we're working with here on the 5-minute, right? See what we're working with here on the 5-minute, because we do have a pretty solid level of support here. As you can see, we did test this multiple times before seeing another significant wave to the upside, testing that top side again. So the question is, if we do come down again, guys, this is the area that I'm going to be looking for some sort of bounce, and that's 19,337. And yeah, pretty much that's pretty much the shorter term time frame covered there. Let's jump to the midterm and let's get deep down and dirty into the charts, right? Midterm here is the 4-hour for me. Let's see what we're working with here, because we were talking the other day about this parallel channel, right? We're talking about this parallel channel. Let's get rid of the one machine for a second. This parallel channel coming through, as you can see, we've got a lovely level of support with this this horizontal sat at around 19,851. I think a lot of people were really watching this for that potential bounce coming through yesterday, and we did actually see us crash pretty aggressively to the downside from there. Bit of good news here, guys, in terms of upwards momentum. We didn't break the low, right? A lot of people thought we were going to be coming down and breaking this low of 17,600. That didn't happen, which it's not bad news, right? It's actually good news, because if we did break that low, then it would indicate lower prices after like a lower high was set, right? And that would have basically been bringing us down even further down into the abyss here, and that would have been below 17,600, which obviously is not good, right? Yesterday we did see obviously that massive pump coming through. Was that this morning, right? Not sure, but yeah, we saw this massive pump coming through. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I was asleep, right? So I'm not sure what the time is across to the UK, right? So I know you guys have just got up this morning around like 9:30 in the morning for you, I do believe. But yeah, let's if we are going to see us actually have continuation up here, then we can basically invalidate this higher low that we did set from this low here, and then we can be using this as the higher low, the more congruent, the more reliable higher low there. If we are going to see any sort of challenge to that price action there in the future, this is what we're going to be using it for. A massive level of support is going to be around that 18,590. Let's just please take into account here, it is pure manipulation, guys. This is literally just filthy price action. Everything's pretty bearish right now. So to see a 12% pump here for Bitcoin, this is like 5 orca whales getting together and buying up the hell out of Bitcoin, right? So yeah, definitely something to take into consideration there. I see we've got who have we got in the chat there? We've got Lauren as well. We got Phoenix coming through. Nice to see you guys on the stream there as well. Nice to see the OGs coming through. Should we do a little vote, guys? Do you think that we're going to see us actually reclaim this horizontal at 19,800 with a strong candle body close here on the 4-hour and see a bit of upwards momentum coming through, challenging the highs that we did set yesterday or last night for you guys, or last night for me? And that's going to be around back to around that 21k. So what I want in the chat, I want a nice 1 in the chat if you think we're going to be coming up from here and this is just going to be a filthy higher low here, or do you think it's going to be coming down and we're going to challenge this high low again, right? I want a 2 if you think we're coming down, and a 1 if you think we're going to be coming up here. Interesting stuff. For me personally, I'm going to be waiting here for really congruent candle body closes there. We've got the hourly to be looking at as well, and we are going to be above major moving averages as well. And you can see we do have a point of control there from the VPVR to be looking out for there in terms of resistance. So yeah, very interesting factors to be taken into account. It's going to be pretty hard to trade this, guys. So let's just be careful. I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor at all. This is Siri really just loves to speak to me while I'm streaming. I'm not a financial advisor at all, guys. I'm here for educational purposes only, right? And I see in the chat we've got ones coming through there. Oh, it's pretty even. Oh, Phoenix has just broken the evenness, saying 2. And LR there has put a 1 as well. So yeah, you guys, it's 50-50 either way. Donna's there with a 2 as well. So yeah, the narrative at the moment is that you think that we're going to be coming down. I mean, to be honest, it's not a bad scenario here because I mean, it's not a bad overview on the actual chart here, because you look at this filthy candle, right? You can see the clear selling power that we have seen here, and this is people basically cashing out when they're seeing these lower prices, right? When they're seeing these higher prices, sorry, after probably buying somewhere along around here, right? So yeah, it's not the worst choice in the world if you think we are going to be going down. Interesting to see what everyone thinks. Yes, it is, Lauren. It definitely is. Hazmat says no more down. I want cocktails on a beach. Not scraps from the dustbin. Interesting, man. leftover Tuesdays or something, right? So yeah, let's talk about the next chart pattern that I am looking for here, guys. If I can just get rid of the one machine again, it is going to be this falling wedge scenario, guys. This falling wedge trend line starting from this area here, lovely level of support, and also going to be using those candle bodies and those wicks from yesterday, that filthy price action to the downside there. This is the area that we are looking for that support, right? As you can see, support coming through. Massive move to the upside, right? So let's talk about the idea for a break to the upside here. This is going to be a long position, guys, because it is going to be a falling wedge. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break up here. But remember, it is Bitcoin. So yeah, let's do some measure moves and see what we're working with here. We did actually see a measure move completion from this here, up to around 21k. So yeah, it's not out of the question for it to happen again, but please be aware that it's already happened, and we are back down in this chart pattern. So if we are going to see another move up, I really can't stress this enough. We need to be staggering those take profits up, guys. We need to be staggering those take profits, and basically be prepared for that. Manipulation. I really want to see a candle body close at least above this area, as you can see here. Very strong candle body closes here, and then upwards momentum from there on the 4 hour, right? So ideally, I want to see a candle body close above 19,957 there. Candle body close above that. That is the sort of the ideal sort of scenario there. First take profit to be looking for there. It could be, I probably would be somewhere around here, guys. Yeah, somewhere around that 20,263 there. And then from there, probably going up a little bit higher there. Yeah, probably up just above the point of control there at around 20,600. So yeah, let's bang one in there as well, and we can be using these for the future if we are going to break up, guys. If we're going to be breaking down here, this is another thing I do want to stress about, guys. If we are going to be breaking down here, we can't forget this parallel channel that we were talking about a minute ago. We can't forget that, right? Because the reasoning for that is because the measure move didn't actually get completed, guys. So this, if we are going to see momentum to the downside continue here, it could actually be a retest, guys. It could be a retest, and this could be a very nice short position, right? So I'm just going to get rid of this falling wedge for a second so it's easier for you guys to see. And as you can see here, this is going to be the move to the downside like so, and it is going to be like that, right? So yeah, we've still got prices to be aiming for around 18,247. And to be honest with you, from a whale's perspective, guys, after seeing such filthy dumps to the downside yesterday, let me bring up that wedge again. After seeing such filthy dumps to the downside yesterday, a lot of people would have started shorting, right? And this is the reason why they do this. This is the reason why they throw the price up so fast, so high, just to liquidate as many shorts as physically possible before having continuation to the downside. So that's definitely something we can take into consideration there. I really would be looking for an invalidation of the most recent low here that we did set earlier today. Let's have a little look at that. As you can see here, this is sort of low I would be looking for. If we break that low, I probably would be inclined to be going short here. It's not going to be the biggest thing in the world, but there is going to be money to be made there. And that, in terms of percentages there, around 2.25% on the table to be taken there if we do break that low. That's sort of what I would be looking for there for a nice little short there for Bitcoin. I see 11 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate the like button getting smashed there. And if you do enjoy the content, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Amazing stuff. Let's move on to BTC on the longer term time frame, and then we can get gold completely covered, right? BTC on the longer term time frame, guys. As you can see, I'm still looking for this Fibonacci retracement, right? We haven't gone anywhere near it, and compared to what we have seen previously, we are seeing the 55 EMA actually coming down to say hello, right? You can see the resistance that we did get off this previously. So if we do see any more really big price action to the upside here, up to around 22,800, it would be the perfect trap. I would say that after setting a higher low here, I would expect resistance, guys. I would expect extreme resistance. Let's look at the can't speak. The dump from this 55 coming through from here, absolutely horrific. And then you can see as well, testing it here as well, absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific resistance continuously off the 55. So I would expect something like that to be happening again. And the momentum seems to only be improving to the downside off this 55 EMA there. So it's definitely something to take into consideration there. Fibonacci retracement to 0.236 here is going to be around 24,400. Is it achievable? Nope. Not unless we see a hell of a lot of manipulation coming through like we did see last night, right? So yeah, that's going to be the longer term time frame here. We're on the 12-hour. You can see we have actually bounced pretty nicely here off the volume weighted ATR band, guys. Let's look at the daily and see where we are. See where we are at for that. And as you can see, we are still above that. So I really would be looking for the confirmation to be coming down if we do get the daily candle body close below 19k, right? Below 19k, then I really would be probably looking for another short coming through there, guys. Now let's With this being said, guys, me and Hamilton of Crypto, who is sat behind me, go check him out on YouTube if you would like to. We were looking at all the other exchanges and where the volume weighted ATR band is across all the other exchanges, across all the other charts here on the daily here for BTC. And currently, Bybit, the volume weighted ATR band is actually really quite high. No, sorry, it's really quite low compared to the other exchanges. A lot of the other volume weighted ATR bands are already like up here. So that is an indication that we are going to have continuation down, guys, because we haven't reclaimed it on a lot of exchanges there. We probably tested it yesterday coming through, or this morning, that insane dump. Sorry, that insane pump. But we are seeing us coming down. So if we do lose that here on the daily here for Bybit, which we have lost on multiple exchanges, then I really would be looking for that downwards selling pressure there. Key areas to be looking out for there. Let's jump to the weekly for BTC here, because the low is currently sat around 17,800. Don't have the data here on Bybit. Pretty annoying. Really should sort that out if I do want to be covering the longer term time frames here. But yeah, key areas to be looking out for there is going to be this swing low, the Fibonacci here, and that's going to be the 17,700, I do believe. That's the low that we're at. 17,600, that's the low that we're currently at. So yeah, definitely a few things to be looking out for there, guys. We could be doing something along the lines of this in terms of a low here, in terms of a trend line here, and also something along the lines of this as well. So yeah, we do have two falling wedges. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside. I mean, for us to even get anywhere near up to 25k again, we're going to need to see some serious bullish momentum coming through here. What guy's channel? It's Hamilton of Crypto. It's my brother. Go check him out. He's over here. There he is. Yeah, go check him out on YouTube. He's got like 11,000, 12,000 subs or something. So yeah, definitely worth a watch, guys. Really good trader, really good streamer as well. Now let's move on from Bitcoin. Actually, no, I just want to touch on Bitcoin here on the RSI, guys. On the was it the 12-hour? Yeah, the 12-hour, because we're at a very crucial point here on the 12-hour. As you can see here, we did set this low here around 17, and then coming from there, we did set a level of support, guys. That level of support actually got breached when we did see that insane dump to the downside yesterday. But as you can see, this is very interesting stuff here. As you can see here, we didn't see us break that in terms of that pump coming through most recently, that insane manipulation. This is what I'm talking about, right? We didn't see that get broken here in terms of that momentum. So we are actually expected some resistance here on the daily, which does mean bearish momentum to the downside, guys. So let's not forget that. It's looking bearish overall here on the daily. So yeah, not great. Bitcoin dominance, guys. Let's look at that. We're talking about this bounce point coming through here. Let's jump to the daily here for this. We're talking about this bounce point coming through in terms of level of support. As you can see, massive resistance there, massive level of support. If we lose this level of support, it's going to be I'm talking very good for your altcoins, guys. Your altcoins are going to be holding their own. If BTC is tanking off a cliff, your altcoins will really be holding. But as you can see, we did see this actually come up really quite high recently, and this was actually good for your altcoins because BTC actually saw a nice pump there, and that obviously brought a lot of altcoins nice big percentages to the upside, right? So yeah, pretty good if BTC is going up. But if BTC is going down and we do break this current low that we have set here, well, current higher low here at 43.16%, then I would expect the altcoins to be doing fairly well if BTC is going to be dumping, right? Because it won't obviously be there. Let's jump to the Fear and Greed Index here, guys. It's at 11. 11. It's filthy. It's absolutely horrible. And this is I'm pretty intrigued to see how this is going to be tomorrow after seeing this insane manipulation, right? So yeah, I'm intrigued for that, but yeah, still very a lot of scarcity in the market to be trading, and that's probably why we are seeing just continuous sell-offs in this filthy, disgusting bear market. But yeah, let's move on from Bitcoin. Going to be covering gold now, guys, for CC Investing channel. If you do want to go check out that channel, the link is in the description. On like 16 subs or something, so it's very, very new indeed. But yeah, I will be posting all the content from here that is not crypto into that channel, right? So it's all separated perfectly. But yeah, going to be doing a CC Investing update on gold for you now, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to CC Investing. My name is Chester, and today I'm here to give you a nice update coming through on gold. Starting off here on the daily, as you can see, we do have this falling parallel channel. You can see the levels of support that we're looking for here. Very interesting content coming through. We've got a nice news story to cover at the end of this video as well, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. As you can see, we saw this level of support at around 1800. And where are we now? We're seeing gold absolutely tank over the last few days. We know how gold actually can bounce off horizontals really quite nicely here. So there is something to really be looking out for here for this potential dump, right? We've seen literally 5 bearish candles in a row here for gold here on the daily. So if we are going to see us actually come down and test this horizontal at around 1,786, I really would expect a bounce up for some sort of lower high, maybe testing the 10 SMA or something along the lines of that, guys. But yeah, definite area to be looking out for here for gold is going to be that 1,786 for a potential bounce. Now, going back to this falling parallel channel that we were just talking about there, the resistance to the top side here is as shown, right? It's looking really quite bad here for gold. After seeing the high get set of around 2,068 there, I really would expect lower prices here. Now, if we do bounce here, there could be a nice move to the upside, as I was just saying there, nice little long position. But if we do lose this here, I've got all of these checkpoints basically laid out, right? These checkpoints laid out in terms of take profits for a potential short here. If we do get a candle body close below around 1,767, I would be looking to short gold all the way down here. Now, in reference to shorting gold at these areas, I just want to bring up a news story here. Uganda discovers gold deposits worth 12 trillion. Not billion, trillion. Do you guys know the market cap for gold currently, right? Market cap for gold currently is 11.4 trillion. They've basically doubled the market cap for gold, right? Absolutely insane. And what does this mean for the price, guys? This means for the price, we're probably going to see, because obviously it's going to be a supply shock. We're going to see a lot more gold out there. So it is going to basically mean the value of gold will be coming down, guys. It will be coming down the more of this that basically gets mined, right? So this is definitely something to take into consideration here if we're going to be shorting the markets. So yeah, we could see some really low prices there, and using the fundamental side of trading to basically take advantage of that. And if we are shorting this all the way down, I really would be looking for a really big swing trade here. And if that is going to happen, it's going to be like 2, 3, 4% there. It's going to be pretty big moves there for gold, right? So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there over the course of the next few years or so, right? It's definitely going to be huge, guys. Imagine doubling the supply of something. It's just crazy. So yeah, let's jump down to gold here on the shorter term time frame here and see if we can get some sort of position that we could be looking for here. We did actually see a descending triangle, guys. Did go through this, I think, last week. Descending triangle coming through. As you can see, the level of support was initially getting ready to be broken here, and from there the measure move down was really quite aggressive. Completed now, I do believe. Let's get that lined up and let's see how that went there, because as you can see here, the support on the the resistance on the top side here has played out pretty strongly continuously, right? We are seeing really quite steep rejections here for gold. So yeah, as you can see, measure move bang on completed there, near enough done there. So let's do some percentages for that and see how much gold actually fell there. Around 1,000, it's around 1.38% there. So yeah, pretty crucial stuff there for gold. As I said, you can see how steep this is, guys. We're looking for that potential bounce here. And as you can see from these previous candles here, after seeing quite a cascading price down for gold, you can see these buybacks coming through really, really quite aggressively. So that's what we're hoping for, and we know how gold can really bounce on these supports there. So yeah, definitely something worth getting involved with, I do believe. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor at all, but yeah, I would say at least up to the 10 SMA there, and that's going to be around 0.5% there in terms of a move there for gold. Let's move down to the shorter term time frame to see what we can see what we're working with here. Right, going to be going off this high here, and I'm going to be drawing a trend line coming down like so. As you can see, this is the area to really be looking out for there, and then we're going to be using this low to basically be seeing where we currently are now. So in terms of a shorter move here for gold, we could be expecting something along the lines of this in terms of a measure move down. It's going to be something like that. As I said, coming down, testing that very, very crucial horizontal at around 1,786, and then bouncing up from there. So yeah, if we are going to be going short here, guys, it's going to be pretty risky, and it's going to be very fast. I think it's going to be very, very fast trade if this is going to happen. So it's definitely something to be looking out for there. And also, if we do bounce from there, I probably would be banging in a nice long coming up from that horizontal there for gold. But let's move up as well in terms of a measure move up. It's going to be very small, guys. It's going to be very, very tiny when we do see us reclaim the top side of this falling wedge, because falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside, guys. So this is going to be the move up, nothing too crazy. I know a lot of people do their measure moves like this. They do their measure moves like this, right? Like so. And if you are enjoying the content, guys, this will all be available over at the CC Investing channel. Go check that out in the description. And as you can see, this is going to be the measure move up. If you are greedy, if you're goddamn greedy, it's going to be 1.26%. But yeah, that's going to be gold. That's sort of what I'm looking for there today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the score. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, CC Investing. Right, we're back. The stream isn't ending, guys. I think, you know what I've been noticing, right? Every time I do a video like that, and then I go, yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, CC Investing, the viewers just start dropping off because they think that I'm leaving the stream, right? No, back to crypto, guys. Let's do some altcoin requests. I must say, very interesting story there about gold, right? It's going to be very interesting to see how the price actually reacts to that. Let's do some altcoins, guys, because as I said, I haven't placed any trades today. Look, I'm going to be looking for something here live on stream. It's going to be good fun. So yeah, get your altcoin requests in the chat and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I see Lauren saying, don't forget to smash the like button, while Chester kindly checks our coins. See you guys all smashing the like button. Do appreciate that. Hazmat saying, 5 years for me and I'm still learning. Good stuff. There's always more to learn with trading, man. Definitely always more to learn. And if you are struggling, if you are feel like you're like the top side of your intelligence here for trading, just go on the indicators section on TradingView and just search up some indicators, and loads of people are coding them up in loads of different ways, and some really, really interesting stuff there on their profiles. So yeah, definitely worth a look there. Let's have a look at some altcoin requests, guys. I can't see any in the chat right now. I see ADA there for Simon a little bit earlier there, so I'm going to be jumping through to that. And also Miska? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Miska wants a bit of ICP. Interesting. We will get to that. ADA, the nice ICP, guys. Make sure you're smashing your altcoin request in the chat, and I will get to that ASAP Rocky as soon as physically possible. Now, ADA coming through. Let's look at this low that we did create yesterday, I do believe. Yesterday we did create this low, and as you can see from there, we have got higher lows being set with confidence, guys, with confidence. Actually, really quite interesting stuff here, because after that insane pump that we did see here for ADA, this is going to be forming an ascending triangle. So yes, Simon, you're right. It's looking fairly bullish if we do break this high. If we break this high and get a nice breakout here, we could really be looking for a nice move up there. Let's do some percentages, let's do some measure moves, and let's see what we could be looking for here for ADA. And as well, guys, we've got the 200 EMA and the 200 SMA hovering around this area as well, around 48 cents there. And we know how ADA seems to be moving on its own a tad here compared to BTC, right? And it's quite nice to see ADA and XRP really starting to do that. 6.5% to the upside, definitely something worth looking out for there. Refreshing. 6.5% to the upside, definitely something worth looking out for there. If we are going to get a nice candle body close there, I would like it. I would like it probably above 47.48 there. I mean, it's looking pretty good. Look at that candle body close there. The momentum to the upside is really quite strong. I would be looking for take profits there. Definitely one there for sure. Bounce. You can see how we bounced off the 200 SMA there. Yeah, take profit coming through from there. You can see the support as well. Probably would be banging in another take profit there, because there's definite resistance coming through from there. Resistance. And obviously, if we are long, guys, it's definitely something to take into consideration there. Now, Probably something along the lines of this as well. You can see multiple tests here, multiple wicks, candle body closes. It's looking pretty bloody from this move up, right? If we get that move up, then it's going to be looking pretty choppy from there, guys. As you can see, pretty choppiness in terms of price action. So definitely a couple of things to take into consideration there. Ideally, that candle body close 0.47. I really would like it above the 200 EMA there on the hourly. Let's jump to the 4-hour, see what we're working with in terms of moving averages. You can see the 55 coming down. That's obviously going to be very, very strong for resistance there as well. So ideally above that, and you can see by the time that we get to that, we're probably going to see this come down and line up pretty perfectly with the 200 EMA there. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there. I really want to see a candle body close 47.68 there for a nice long there for ADA. If Bitcoin is going to absolutely dump off a cliff and Bitcoin dominance is going to actually continue up here and find support here, then we could see an actual breakdown here from this chart pattern. So there's definitely another thing to be looking out for there, which could be happening fairly rapidly, because we were talking about Bitcoin still being fairly bearish right now, and it's 5.55% to the downside. Candle body close areas to really be looking out for there is going to be, as you can see here, guys. You see that candle body close there? Bang, straight to the downside would be first take profit hit. Again here, candle body close, straight to the downside, first take profit hit. In terms of a nice early take profit, I would be using that wick from that filthy pump that we have recently just seen. As you can see, we do get a bit of a bounce there. So I would expect some sort of take profit coming through from here as a first take profit at least. And then from there, we're going to be using that second take profit, third take profit, probably going to be quite shallow here. And then from there, going to be using the end of the measure move, right? And as you can see, that is lining up fairly perfectly with the volume weighted ATR band as well when that does come down a little bit more. So yeah, not looking too bad for ADA, to be honest, in either direction. Definitely a few things to be looking out for there. See 21 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate those likes. Amazing stuff. Let's look at the RSI there for ADA and see what we're working with again. Nothing really that great. If we are looking for that confirmation to the downside again here, my head is over it. Hold on. My head is over it. If we are looking for that confirmation to the downside again, I really want to see us really test this trend line here for RSI and actually break this to the downside. Probably invalidate this higher low as well, right? Because you can see if we are going to bang in a little cheeky horizontal around this sort of area here, then you can see resistance to the downside in terms of selling power is actually really quite strong. Don't be fooled. There is support there as well. So yeah, it depends on whether we're going to be acting as support or resistance there. But we don't want to just jump in when we break the horizontal here. So when we break that upward sloping support line here, because we could get reversed on here, as we were just talking about, the level of support along this horizontal there is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal indeed. That's going to be it for ADA, guys. Covered it from pretty much most angles. I'm going to be marking that as a potential trade there for myself. Going to go into a few more details there before I place that long or short, right? So yeah, please don't copy any of my trades here, guys. I wasn't in any trade after longing twice if you end up. Not sure there. So you guys are probably having a good conversation. But yeah, let me carry on with some altcoin requests, guys. I think it was ICP next that we were looking at. Let's have a little look at ICP and get some nice fresh TA coming through from there. This is going to be on the Bybit chart. If it's on Bybit, I'm pretty sure it's on Bybit. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't really touched ICP for quite a while. I've got my ICP hodl because I do believe in it in terms of the Web3 technology and how it just jumped into the CoinMarketCap race out of nowhere, and with extreme funding, right? And ICP from there has actually just been completely wrecked, completely destroyed. But I'm still a hodler of ICP. I still will hold my ICP. There's no point me selling it now. I'm not really sure what price I bought it at, but it was fairly low, right? But I put it in my ledger and just forgot about it, right? I'm not messing with it. I'm done with it, right? Just gonna leave it there. When it comes back, because it will come back, then I'll be making cold hard cash, paper planes coming through. Juicy gains, right? As we like to say on this channel. But yeah, ICP coming through. We have just been setting lows continuously. The most recent low is 4.53 there. Lower highs pretty much coming through in strong fashion continuously here. Did we even see a pump coming through from what we saw? I mean, let me bring this up into a bit more of a visually appealing scenario there for you guys. We didn't really see that big of a pump coming through, considering the state of what happened to Bitcoin, right? So that's not good news for ICP, because it's not following what the other coins are doing, right? Let's look at the levels of support. I just reading the chat, guys. Let's look at the levels of support that we are looking at from here. You can see we have actually had a nice bounce here off this most recent higher low there. That's looking pretty good. I really would be looking for the invalidation here of this of this lower high test here. As you can see, we have a lower high test. Definitely something to be looking out for there. But let's just talk about this potential for an ascending triangle, guys. Ascending triangles, they tend to usually ascend. They tend to usually break to the upside. There's definitely something that that could be worth our time here if ICP is going to have a nice little run up. In terms of a measure move for this, it is going to be something along the lines of this. Now, in terms of a breakout, I do want to see a strong candle body close, right? You can see candle body closes from here. Nice bit of upwards momentum that would take us to at least our first take profit there, which will probably be somewhere along the lines of here. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there for ICP. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it if it is going to come through here for a nice long there. And let's have a little look at percentages. 5.32% there. So interesting stuff as well. I mean, a lot of the charts, guys, they do kind of look the same right now, just because of how Bitcoin is behaving and in terms of the Bitcoin dominance as well. Now, also, just like ADA, we do have a move to the downside. If we do see Bitcoin break, I'm sure ICP will jump at the opportunity to break as well. So yeah, in terms of percentages for that measure move to the downside, we can be looking for around 6.44%. But as I said, staggering those take profits, guys. We need to be banking that money because we don't want to be caught out with levels of support here in terms of horizontals from potentially not even breaking that low there for ICP. So yeah, let's let's move on to another coin, guys. So make sure you're smashing your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will get to them as soon as possible. I see Stephen Sainsbury coming through saying, great show. Any thoughts on Matic? Let's get a little update on Matic for you there, Stephen. Nearly called you Sainsbury. let's get a little update on there for you there, Stephen, and let's see what Matic's saying. I mean, we're down 0.56% today here for Matic. Got some old TA coming through. It looks pretty messy, so we're gonna get rid of that. I mean, we have got levels of support, basically getting breached continuously here. You can see would have been a lovely short position from this retest all the way down. Not too shabby. Let's get rid of that. Let's get some fresh stuff coming through and see what we're working with. I would say straight away, guys, we've got definite level of resistance coming down like so. We could be pretty friendly with this, bringing this down as well, getting as many touches as possible, going on candle body closes here, as well as wicks there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. If we do break to the upside here, it's going to be a broadening wedge break. Okay, it's going to be a broadening wedge break to the downside here. Something along the lines of not like that. I was thinking more of something like this, right? Yeah, more of something like that, getting as many touches as possible for that potential breakout here. I'm going to do a short, non-greedy measure move, guys, because we don't like to be greedy in these spaces here. We like to just bank that profit and run away with it, right? So yeah, the move to the upside is going to be something along the lines of this. I would ideally want to see a candle body close above this high here, breaking that high, and then we could be looking for our first take profit around this area here. I mean, to be honest, this is really going to be an area to watch here because this is the most recent lower high here for Matic, and this is definitely an area. You can see the 200 EMAs hovering there as well, around 50 cents, 51 cents for simplicity's sake there. So if we do get a move up, I mean, it's going to be fairly small for us to really be. It's 2.62 as well as the 200 EMA coming down as well. So yeah, it's going to be pretty choppy for a nice clean move to the upside here. Excuse me, an upside here on the hourly. So yeah, it's not the nicest thing in the world, and you guys know how I feel about these broadening wedges. I don't like them, but yeah, if we do see resistance to the downside here, guys, as you can see, multiple levels of resistance coming through. We have seen along this trend line. We have tested this literally 4, 5, 6 times now. 3, 4, 5, so yeah, nearly 6 times we have tested this. So usually, what do we say on this channel, guys? We say, what do we say? We say if we're like trying to break some paper, if we hit the paper like 10 times, the paper's going to break. So if we use that analogy like a trend line coming down like so, if we hit this paper multiple times, the paper's probably going to break, right? So yeah, it's good news to see that we have tested this multiple times because it does show that upwards momentum is still very strong indeed. Hey man, need advice. What percentage of your trading account do you leave on exchanges? Worry about more stablecoin crashes. Not really sure on a percentage, right? I spread my my portfolio out across multiple exchanges there, George. I do some research into stablecoins, right? I really would do some research into stablecoins. I don't think we're going to see insane stablecoin crashes, and if that does happen, then we can say goodbye to crypto, and we will probably see a bear market coming through for. Well, we saw how much the Luna UST crash affected the market, right? So imagine if, say, like Tether crashed or something like that. Don't want to think about that. But yeah, I split my portfolio up across multiple stable coins and stuff like that, as well as crypto itself. So yeah, keep it across multiple exchanges as well, because exchanges can go down, right? We can see that happening. If crypto falls off an absolute cliff, we can see exchanges actually closing their doors. We don't want to be seeing that stuff. So yeah, just make sure you're spreading it out, man. I haven't got an exact percentage for you, but just make sure you're spreading it out. That's what I would say. And also, get yourself a ledger, guys. Ledgers are pretty cool. I got a couple of ledgers. Say a couple, a few. Let's carry it on. Broadening wedge called a megaphone. Learn that from Donna's book. Nice stuff. Nice stuff there, Phoenix. Love it. See NX coming through. Lovely to meet at this wonderful community. Hey, Lauren. Yeah, we've got a pretty strong community, guys. Do appreciate it. And it's our community, not my community. All good stuff. And 23 likes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's do some more altcoins. Let's smash some more altcoins. Yeah, let's do some more altcoins. Let's go through to what is next? I'm trying to look at the chart there. Ethereum. Let's do some Ethereum there for Donna. And also Lauren, I see. CNX saying CC. CC gang. Ethereum to 40k, says NX. I am just continuously buying Ethereum at the moment. But what's wrong with me? Right, let's get Ethereum up here on the chart. Yeah, let's do some TA on this. Obviously, pretty choppy. Let's get rid of this and let's get some fresh TA so I can explain it all to you guys, what I'm thinking and my thought process. I mean, we're seeing a bit of a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. It's not a very attractive one. I'm just going to say that. It's not a very attractive one, but here on the hourly, this is how I really would be looking at this. It is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. At the bottom of a downtrend, near enough. Bottom of a downtrend. On the macro, of course. On the micro, not so much. So yeah, this basically means it is a bearish pennant chart pattern, guys, on the macro, but we are on the shorter term time frame, so this actually could break either way, guys. Could break either way. In terms of a measure move here for Ethereum, this would be lovely, wouldn't it? It would be very, very nice to the upside. In terms of percentages there, around an 8.49% move there for Ethereum. In terms of a measure move to the downside, this technically would be the measure move, but we're not going to play with that because that is just filthy and greedy and awful. We're going to be doing the one from here, right? Just on speculatively speaking on where that would go. And if you guys are enjoying the, if you're enjoying the stream, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. UK time. UK time, 9 a.m. is different for me in Thailand here from where I live. But yeah, I think it's like 3 p.m. I do stream. But yeah, UK time, it is going to be 9 a.m. If you guys do want to tune in, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button. Now, 5.87% to the downside is what I'm going to be looking for. But please be aware, guys, we do have a volume-weighted ATR event coming down as well. So ideally, if we do see a candle body close below that, like so, we're likely to see a dump. So if we are going to see a short here, I want to see a candle body close below this. When, where, and how we get to it is Ethereum's question right now. So yeah, let's see if we can get there. If we can get there, I would like to short this market down and make that 5.87%. In terms of take profits there, we're definitely going to be banging in probably two really early take profits there. And then from there, going to be using other wicks and other levels, other horizontal levels in terms of bouncing supports there. As you can see, one there and probably another one in there around that area. And as you can see, that's going to be the completion of that measure move there. So yeah, that's what I would say about Ethereum there, guys. If we do break to the upside here, which is still very, very possible there, we are looking for probably candle body close. It's tricky. It's tricky because as you can see here, guys, if we do go sideways here and we break here, then there is enough space here to get a move up. There is enough space here to get a move up and actually get in and get that take profit in, because as you can see, lovely wick coming through from there. History tends to repeat itself, so let's look at that as a 1.75% move to the upside from there. So definitely something to be looking out for there if we do break. Probably over the next like 5, 6, 7 hours or so after some sideways consolidation. That's definitely going to be a move up. First take profit, something along the lines of that. Maybe a tad lower, as you can see. We do have levels of support and resistance coming through from there. But from that, I really would just be riding that wave up as it is. And at 8.49% there, guys, it's pretty filthy in terms of gains, right? So let's really stagger those take profits up and just not be greedy with this and make sure we're hitting them. If we're not hitting them and we get reversed on, once we hit our first take profit, we take our stop loss, move our stop loss to our entry point, guys. And that way, if we do get reversed on, we're getting stopped out at entry. I know it's not that profitable for you leverage junkies out there, you 50x's. I know the fees get you, but that's the safest way of trading your spot account here. Stop loss at entry scenario coming through there, guys. I see 24 likes, unbelievable. But yeah, Ethereum, I am bullish here on the longer term time frame, on the macro, on the general synopsis here for Ethereum. I genuinely am bullish there. We do have proof of stake coming out. Not sure if it's come out yet. maybe. Not sure if it's come out as of yet, but we do have that coming, and that could really affect the price. So please be aware for that. I just got rid of all my drawing over the chart because I do just want to talk about this. This is the current low that we have set for Ethereum, around 878, and that was set on the 18th of June. From there, we did see that coming through yesterday. In terms of invalidating this higher low here, guys. You can see this might be the more congruent higher low after seeing it's going to be 6 bearish candles in a row near enough. I would expect some sort of momentum coming to the upside there, especially if we are setting, there we go, especially if we are setting a new higher low coming through from here. So yeah, definitely a few things to be looking out for there in reference to our shorter term time frame position there, guys. That's going to be it from Ethereum. Let's move on to something else. What are we looking out for there? Let's have a little look. What are the other requests? If you have altcoin requests, guys, smash them in the chat and I will get to them as soon as possible. What is next? We did Matic, we did Ethereum. Should we do a bit of DOT? Bit of Polkadot. Just gonna have a drink and then we are gonna carry it on. And guys, if you do want to join the popping community that we do have, it's a nice tightly knitted community, nice little family we got going there. We call it the CC Gang. It is on Telegram, link is in the description, guys, and I think I've seen a few of you sharing the link to the Telegram as well. You're more than welcome. We welcome everyone. If you're a new trader, if you're a professional trader, you're welcome there. But yeah, let's do some dot trading. Let's do some TA here on dot. Let's see where we're going from here. Well, that's marginally warm now. Disgusting. And that is not nah, it's alright, it's pretty much full. This is Ethereum. This is Ethereum, guys. I didn't mean to do Ethereum, I just deleted all that TA. Let me just go back. I pressed the space bar by accident, so it threw me off dot, right? Let's carry on here with dot. I do just want to get rid of this TA and do some fresh TA so I can explain it to you guys. We are straight away seeing these lows getting broken from the 12th of May here. Did set a low coming through on the 13th of June there. It's quite interesting to see actually not setting that low on the 18th of June because we know a lot of altcoins actually we did set a new low on the 18th of June, but not here for dot. Interesting stuff. We are seeing a bit more momentum coming through from there, and we did see us get to around 6.535, and that was today. Interesting stuff. We are going to go a little bit deeper into the time frames there in terms of the shorter term time frames once I've got this this TA under wraps. As you can see, we do have a trend line coming down like so. This is going to be resistance, guys. Very, very, very strong resistance here, I would say. And also, we did have a descending triangle coming down from here. Breakdown, as you can see, measure move completed. Now we're looking at something along the lines of this. We should be looking at candle body closes around this area for support. As you can see, mass levels of support here from Wix, from juicy stuff there. Phoenix in the chat saying Chester went from drinking green juice tea in the UK to drinking Coca-Cola in Thailand. Yep, health has gone to pot. No, I'm only playing, man. Still, I do miss my herbal teas though. I really do, really do. They've got like all this iced tea over here. I'm not a fan. It's got the bubbles and stuff and like the weird lumps of stuff in it. Not my cup of tea. Excuse the pun. Or the phrase or whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, falling wedge, guys. Falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside. Definitely something to be looking out for there if we do see a nice bit of bullish momentum coming through there for dot. I would say really area to be looking out for there is going to be this low of around 6.34 there. Let's have a look at how we are comparing to this most previous low there on the 12th of May. As we know, that really did we really did hit some lows there across the board there for crypto on the 12th of May. In terms of a measure move to the upside, as we said, this chart pattern tends to usually break to the upside. Ideally, what I want to see here is a candle body close above this horizontal and a breakout scenario coming through here for dot here. In terms of percentages, guys, this is not going to be small. Be prepared for juice. It's going to be around 25.36% there. Paper planes, cold hard cash. As you can see here, this is sort of something to potentially be looking for there. It's going to be a huge position, guys, so we are going to really need to manage that across probably maybe a week or so. It's going to be massive if that is going to happen. Let's go deep down and dirty into the shorter term timeframes there, and let's go. Coke in Thailand might still have that in. I do feel energized. But I'm sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's go down to that 1 hour time frame and let's see what we're working with here for dot. Obviously, humongous dumps to the downside. You can see that we did actually see a massive pump to the upside coming through there from that, obviously that massive BTC pump there. But yeah, what are we looking at here for dot right now? I would say probably falling parallel channel or falling wedge. or let's have a little look. That's definitely going to be the resistance points to be looking out for there. We could be doing something along the lines of this, and then it's going to be a bit more broadening, getting as many touches as possible there. I mean, let's just do a little copy and paste and see what we see if we got a little parallel scenario coming through there. Nothing quite going on. I mean, yeah, I like that. I like that. We got a lot of support, actually. That's quite nice. And also, we are going to be using this as a potential trap zone, guys. So, nice copy and paste there. If you do want to do that for your chart, like your chart patterns, you can just go copy and paste on a trend line, right? And that's when you get the exact parallel, which is quite nice. So, falling parallel channel here, guys, with a trap zone coming through there. Key areas to be looking out for there is this low. We broke this low earlier over the last 4 hours, I do believe. Yeah, around the last 4 hours this morning. Early this morning for you guys there in the UK, and we have actually bounced from that in terms of upwards momentum. Not great, not great, because I think DOT is the only altcoin that I'm really seeing here that actually broke the low after this after the low was set in yesterday. So yeah, not great here for DOT. It is showing bearish momentum. It is showing continuation of this trend after seeing that insane resistance coming down from this side. If we do see to be honest with you, it is a falling chart pattern. It's a falling parallel channel, guys. Falling parallel channels, they tend to usually break to the upside. To be completely honest with you, after seeing that low actually get broken today, I really would be inclined to be taking a short here, right? I really would be inclined to be taking a short here, and let's see how this is going to be measuring up if we do see this break to the downside like. And the reasoning for this is we are seeing multiple tests continuously of this level of support. You can see I can't even count how many times we've tested this now. We're going to break it at some point. So let's do a measure move down after breaking that low early this morning. Let's do a measure move down, and let's see what we're working with in terms of percentages, in terms of that cold, hard cash. Paper planes. There's paper on the paper. There's money on the table to be taken, right? Let's have a look at that in terms of percentages there. It's going to be pretty big, actually, for an hourly chart as well. 9.9% to the downside there. Pretty crazy stuff there. Please be aware, we do have a trap zone here. This trap zone is not to be traded. It's not to be traded if you're shorting the market. As you can see, we do have literal traps coming through from wicks continuously. So yeah, I do want to see a candle body close at least around 6.285, and then from there, going to be setting those take profits. I mean, we don't have a lot to work with because that's going to be breaking the initial low there for DOT there. So yeah, we're probably just going to be just going to have to stagger those take profits at 25% each, or go right back. I don't think we're going to get the data here on Bybit here, but go right back here to when no, we're not going to get it, for when the price was really low. You probably would get it on a Binance chart or Bitstamp or something like that if they are supporting DOT. So yeah, that's what I really would be looking for those take profits, because we are going to be breaking those lows. But yeah, I would say DOT not looking too great here. Breakout scenario here is going to be around $6.30 there. Candle body close below that, I would expect momentum to the downside. Nice little short position coming through. Let's bring up some moving averages. Let's see what we're working with here. You can see, guys, straight away, look how far apart these moving averages are. Filthy. The further apart these are, you can see the gaps between them. The further apart they are, it shows the strength of the trend, guys. Further apart they are, that shows the strength of the trend. Coiled up moving averages like here shows breakout scenarios, as you can see here. Really nice and coiled up. Massive breakout. Start of this filthy downtrend, right? So it's definitely something to take into consideration there for the future there. Coiled up, break. As you can see, we're seeing a nice uptrend. Moving averages getting further apart, right? So it does show the strength of the trend. As you can see, they're very far apart now. So it is showing that we're probably going to be due some downwards momentum. Ideal areas to really be looking out for there is going to be volume weighted ATR band at around 6.67. I'm going to be looking for the 4 hour and see where the volume weighted ATR band is for that. Nowhere to be seen here. Absolute filth here. And if we are going to see that dump of around 10% there for DOT, which is pretty expected, I would say, actually. Really quite a nice trade. Very clean. That's what we're looking for. A nice clean position there. Breaking lows, smashing it down. You can see we do have this downward sloping support line, which we're in line to tap there if we do break this low. So yeah, it's definitely on the cards, I would say, there, if we are going to see DOT cascade down any lower. That's going to be it, I think, for DOT at this point in time. In terms of like a summary for that, going to be waiting for that breakout. Candle body close below 6.3. Let's have a little look at the chat and see what we've got coming through. Looks like DOT is now in my portfolio. I'm not slating DOT at all, guys. I actually really like Polkadot. Very strong blockchain as well. Good stuff. Let's move on to some altcoin requests. I don't see any more requests, guys. Give me. I see Tom in the chat. I haven't seen Tom in a minute, brother. in a while, bro. Nice to see you on the stream there, Tom. I see Big 8 as well. He wants a bit of Solana. Should we have a little bit of Solana? And guys, if you are new to the stream, My name is Crypto Chester. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, UK time, 9 a.m., baby. 9 a.m. So yeah, if you do want to tune in, you're more than welcome. If you do want to link up and join our community on Telegram, link is in the description as well. Really, really nice group of people in there. Let's get some TA coming through for Solana, right? It's going to be a rising wedge, I do think, off the bat. Yeah, rising wedge off the bat, guys. What I'm looking for here is going to be an upward sloping support line coming through like so. You can see my head is in the way. Is my head in the way? No, my head is not in the way. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. You can see the level of support that we are seeing here. Very, very, very strong. Even most recently, very, very strong level of support. Hopefully this holds. If it doesn't, we're going to see a lovely, I'm talking a humongous breakdown, guys. It's going to be massive. We're going to make so much goddamn money. It's going to be really, really good in terms of a measure move, right? Let me get a nice trend line drawn in for you there. As you can see, we do have resistance. We could be doing another trend line like so. I'm bringing that down. That might be a bit more. Not quite getting that touch there from that recent high. So yeah, I'm going to be using this lower high there. Looks cleaner, looks better. Actually, the measure move will be smaller as well there, guys. So we know smaller measure moves, they're more reliable, right? They're more reliable. So yeah, in terms of a measure move here, I'm not saying it's going to be a small measure move because it's going to be absolutely huge, but the smaller ones are more reliable in terms of a risk-reward scenario. So if we do see a break here for Solana, this is going to be pretty goddamn profitable, I must say. This is the horizontal I'm looking for there because you can see the bounce point that we have had from here before. The bounce point that we have seen before. I just see Donna just popping up on Telegram. You're missing the main group link for Telegram. Are you? Crypto Chester community. Not sure. Not sure. If you are, Donna, apologies. I will sort that out, and we will get that to all the viewers out there. I'll see if we can do it at the end of the stream, right? When we're doing the stream is ending, I will see if I can get the group in the chat for you guys to join if you did want to join that. As you can see, let's go back to the charts. What have we got here? We've got you throw me off there. We've actually got a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. It's not a falling wedge. It's not a rising wedge. Sorry, guys. But yeah, this is going to be the move down, and that means it is a bearish pennant chart pattern, guys. If it's a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, and this basically means a bit of confirmation that we are going to be heading down. Candle body close area I'm going to be looking for is going to be there. Measure move down is 32.5%. Absolutely filthy, but let's not be naive to a potential bounce here, guys. The potential bounces that I'm talking about are going to be these horizontal levels of support here, and these are going to be used as take profits by us. Well, not by you, by me, because I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, these are going to be the areas that I'm going to be looking for there. Probably will be taking out quite a lot of my equity of this position as we are heading down, as it is a humongous swing position coming down. You're welcome, Donna. I see you popping up again. It is going to be a humongous swing position coming down around 14.29%. So 25% at each of these take profits is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. And if you do want to leave in a little 10% coming through there, if we do break that low, why not? You've made so much goddamn money on the way down. You can afford to leave it in a little 10% for that little risk reward scenario. It's basically a win. See, 27 likes as well, guys. Killing it. Absolutely killing it today. Do appreciate those likes coming through. How long have we been streaming now? Because I am going to be... We've hit an hour. No, it's pretty... I usually just think, how long have we been streaming? And it always ends like an hour. It's mad. But yeah, guys, that's... I think that might be it for me. I might do one more altcoin. Let's have a look. I see gun kind of guy coming through as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Let's I didn't see radar. Let's do a bit of radar for gun kind of guy and see if we can get some sort of position coming through from there. I would say Solana is definitely lined up for a really, really nice trade there. What in the hell happened here? This is crazy. Absolutely crazy price action coming through for radar. Let's get rid of this TA. Actually, let's jump to the daily and see what we're working with here. I mean, this is a nice example here for radar, guys. That's just insane. What the hell happened? What the hell happened, man? I completely missed that. But yeah, this is a great example, guys, of a falling wedge coming through and breaking to the upside. This is and also an example of a really greedy measure move playing out, right? This I'm gonna try and guess the percentage of this. I'm gonna guess 2,000%. I'm gonna guess 2,000% just off the bat and see if we're anywhere near that, because it's like 57. So let's have a little look. No, not quite. Nowhere near, really. 623% to the upside we did see there for radar. Pretty crazy stuff there, guys. Do you know what happened with this gun kind of guy? I have no idea at all. But from there, you've seen a massive sell-off. Absolutely huge, which isn't actually that great. It's not that great. But you are seeing you bounce off some pretty crucial moving averages at the moment, guys. And you can see they are called up. So this is explanation for a massive move like so. And this is over the last, last week or so. It's been pretty crazy stuff coming through there. Coinbase listing. Yep. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through from there. Maybe it's something to be looking out for there. Get those the coins that are going to be listed on Coinbase there. If you can quick make a 600% move there. Crazy, crazy stuff there. But yeah, as you can see, we are seeing it's bought up here. Pretty crazy. I would probably expect a bit more selling momentum, guys. This is pretty much Coinbase listing pump and dump scenario there. You see everyone buying it up. You see people hitting the top and then everyone just selling into each other, right? And then not really finding that much stability apart from the people that are just pretty scared to sell after probably buying it around here after seeing it like 300% or something like that, right? So yeah, you're probably seeing that now. And yeah, let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and see what we're working with. Here for radar. We are seeing consolidation, baby. I would say parallel channel straight away, something along the lines, not that reliable, but something along the lines of this, maybe coming up to that wick there, and then using that as like a trap zone test there. So yeah, definitely, I mean, I'm probably not going to be trading this. It's a bit too overextended for me, and it's pretty hard to predict when it is a new listing and stuff like that. It's not a great risk reward scenario, but if you are trading this, then there is money there, guys. There is money there, but what I'm saying is there's nicer things to be trading, like that Solana position that we were just looking for there. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Do really, really appreciate the support today. Absolutely smashing. I think we hit like 34 viewers, like max viewers on the stream. And if you are new to the stream, guys, I'm Crypto Chester. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning there, UK time. I'm not in the UK, I live in Thailand. but yeah, UK time, 9 a.m. if you do want to tune in. But that's gonna be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I will see the CC Gang family in the community as always. And yeah, that's it for me. Peace out and goodbye. Oh, I turn this off again, right? You forget. Juicy! Are you feeling juicy? You know why we're here. Cold hard cash. Paper planes taking off from the runway. Cold hard cash. It's too much. Juicy! You know why we're here. Cold hard cash, baby. Juicy gains. That's gonna be it, guys. Peace out.